Our first bridge between Ile de la Cité and Paris is almost done. You can see the trucks are going and they almost reach this side. So we're gonna be able to then use this whole island that has way bigger mountains, right, that also has new resources. So welcome back to Captain of Industry Update 2. If you missed any of the previous episodes, don't hesitate to check in the video description below, because this is already episode 4 and we've made some progress. Yes, we have this bridge almost done, but we also have a lot of productions that are going and research. We have done construction part 2, for example. So let's do this. Now we're gonna want a fuel station. We just unlocked it, so that's perfect. Let's go into the buildings for vehicles, and this is this one over here. Now you may remember in one of the previous episodes I had one of these trucks, small excavator, go all the way back over here to get some diesel. That's obviously not very useful, not very efficient, because these things are very slow. So instead, we're gonna want a fuel station. We're gonna put the fuel station next to our fuel production. So my trucks are more so this side. Maybe let's put it actually somewhere over here. We're gonna have, and here it is. Lucy, he just went over here. So instead, now we're gonna do this. We're gonna have a pipe, right? We're gonna have one of these. And then we can assign one truck, or several in the future. This truck is going to take some of these diesel over here at the diesel station, fuel station, right? And it's going to go around and distribute it to all of the places that need it. So that's gonna be pretty efficient. We want water soon. We have found a new settlement. That's great. Another city. We had this one over here, right? Now we have a new one here too. So that will be useful in the future. But remember that we don't even have at this point trade, what is it called? Trading dock. But soon we will be able to build one somewhere over here, hopefully. It may not be flat, so that may be a challenge. Look at this hole, it's definitely not flat at all. But yeah, we are gonna get access to it soon, so we can build it. Can start seeing if there's any place. Oh, no, some part needs to be in the ocean. Yeah, here, that's fine. Okay, so we'll build it, you know, soon. I could use Unity, but I think that would be cheating. I have also at the end of the last episode built a second farm, right? So hopefully that's going to help us get a bit back up in terms of potatoes, because right now we are in trouble. Where else? We're in trouble there and here. Okay. And not much I can do. A bit low on iron, but we should be getting some soon. Okay. Okay. So that is it. You can see our truck is over here and it's gonna go around to find who needs some fuel. Groundwater, let's accelerate a bit the time. Don't hesitate to tell me in the comments below, you know, if you have any questions, thoughts or requests. I love that also we're starting to dig, and yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done. Then we can continue doing over here. No, this is not the right one. I need Z and F. We're gonna need to make this flat also. Okay, so groundwater has been done and another location too. Okay, we get some good resources. That's great. Let's go. I'm not gonna increase my population right now because we're not even sure we're producing enough. But hopefully soon that will be the case. Oh, I forgot to put potatoes there. My bad. My bad. We're gonna soon-ish also reorganize this with, you know, more kind of belts and all of this. But this can wait a bit more. We have some good reserves over here. We have now, okay, a couple. So maybe let's do 2 more pickups because I've been seeing quite a bit of jobs here being done, so not enough trucks. Here is all good. We have that, that's fine. Okay, yeah, all good. We should probably do one of these. instead of storing it into a shipyard. So this one we can do some Unity. Okay, one more location. Great, some more parts gonna come back. And we can send it again. We haven't found any pirates yet, but I'm pretty sure that's coming very soon. Okay, let's just wait for it to arrive. It's gonna need a second to also get some fuel in. Not enough fuel. Ah, we're so low on fuel. I do need to be careful about this. No, it's fine. Okay, it just needs a bit of time to arrive. Okay, good. So let's send it again. And now we're gonna get irrigated farms and settlement water very soon. Over here, we're gonna want this one for sure. Access to the concrete slabs, which are a great way to make construction parts, better than bricks. We're gonna want this for sure. Over here. You know, the wall, I mean, all of these, to be honest. Especially so I can show you those new surfaces. Yeah, don't really need these ones right the way. So a lot of research that needs to be done. We have a problem over here. What is it? We have too much iron ore. Okay, so I was considering making my next iron factory. That probably should be here, but I think we're not ready yet. So what we're gonna do for now is just double this whole thing. I'm gonna make it over here. Now we're gonna press F. F is to mirror. Oh, here it is. The first pirate. We've been defeated because we don't have any weapons at this point. As I was saying, if I put the necks, you know, like this, then great, they are exactly the same. Now if I press F, I mirror it, which means that, you know, the slag, instead of being on the left, is now going to be on the right. That can be very useful. For example, now I can have the same pipe can work for both of these, or we can have one, you know, easy conveyor belt to go to the loose storage if I put it on that side, right? So that's definitely something we're gonna do in the future. For now, let me, yeah, we can, yep, I can do it pretty much on both sides, but we have this here, so I think we're gonna do it on that side. We're going to delete this one. Why is delete not working? Ah, what's happening? Yeah, it should be working. Ah, here it is. Okay, so we're gonna delete the smokestack and we're gonna rebuild it just here, right? That way, what's going to happen is this will go here, this will go there, easy peasy. We're gonna do the same that we have here, like that. Right, let's go. Just need one. Not perfect of symmetry for now, because that's not going to survive for too long. But I also don't want to make it too ugly, so let's do up. Nice, that's pretty clean. And now we just need this to go all the way over here. Again, not very clean, but you know, sometimes that still works. So we can do a bit of Unity. No, we don't have enough. And then what I want to do is also start doing the same here. Oops. For coal and iron. So let's go. This can be coal and this can be iron. Good. Right. And we're going to have T U shape. We can soon also even use these new transport leaves, so maybe that's what we're gonna do. Sorry, while this is happening, so let me just make sure we cut more trees. And actually, yes, here it is. We have arrived. So I think we're gonna start cutting trees on this side. I'm gonna start cutting trees on this side. make some space. Let's go. So that's done. That's done. We could also upgrade our farm soon to get more people. But first, let me finish this thing we were doing together. So we want to unpause those two. We're gonna want to unpause that one for sure. Otherwise, we're gonna quickly have a problem. So in the past, what you had to do is to put this belt far enough so that then we can go down like this, right? Now we won't have to do this because we will have those lifts. We will though make like this. We do need just a bit of space, but I think let's put just two to be safe will be enough. So this will be the level 0, and then when we get the lift, we can do the call at level 1. Okay. So when these get built, we should be able to unblock this, because right now it's completely blocked. And we are low on coal. We have to be careful, because this is blocked. Come on. Now, of course, in the future, we're also going to put outputs there. But yeah, here it is. It's getting unblocked. Gonna take, of course, a minute to get completely unblocked. Come on. Oh, is that a soft locked that I created for myself now? Because we don't have any... I need to pause this one. I need some construction parts. Not too many. 14. I have 12. Come on, you can do it. Oh, we need bricks. What's happening with my bricks production? No, it's coming. It's just very slow. That's why we want to move to concrete soon. Come on. Can do it. 2 more construction parts. Okay, they're coming now. Good, good. We can do it. And we're in speed 3. Oh, come on. Okay, done. So that should unlock us. And now we have crop rotation on top of the irrigated farm. So we can upgrade our farms to be irrigated farms. We can also put crop rotation or crop schedule if you wish. So instead of having only potatoes, we could say first do potatoes, then do fruits if we want. Or we can say do potatoes for a couple of months, then you're going to do nothing, which will replenish a bit, the soil fertility. Or we could also give it water, and in this case, gonna replenish even faster, right? So there's a lot there that we can do in the future, of course, and you can see also the impact that's going to have. So for example, right now, my estimated average production is 9 per minute. If I do this, it decreases to 7. So that's not great, right? If I do this, it decreases slightly, not a lot, but slightly. It will require more water though, and right now we can't even get water into this. So we're not gonna do that one for now, but in the future definitely will be interesting. In particular, mixing different, like potatoes and fruit, for example, will increase the fertility. So that's a good one. Okay, we still have a problem there. Oh, it's slowly but surely coming. Okay, it's fine. And then we also have a problem here, which is we've mined everything we told it to mine. So let's continue to mine this side, making it as flat as possible. All right, so we gain a bit of space that could become a bit more farms or a bit more population. Settlement water is coming soon. Good. The production of iron should be now increasing nicely. We do need a bit more coal, but apart from that, I think indeed it is getting along quite nicely. You can see that our wood is full, so we may want to also start making more wood reserves. We also do need to make sure that we have a place to dump things, right? Otherwise, it's gonna start getting full. So let's continue. Right, there's definitely a lot of holes in this thing. And then even here, you know, I think we're gonna make this all flat. There's a lot of terraforming involved in the game, for sure. Okay, so yeah, this is working, as you can see, right? It's coming out directly into it. Now we're starting to have a lot of slag. I think it's because there was nowhere to dump it, but now they're gonna come here to dump it, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, I haven't repaired it, that's the problem. So because we were attacked by the parrots, we need to repair, which will cost a bit of iron. I could also click here to have auto repair. I think usually that's a good thing to do unless you feel that, you know, you don't have enough resources right now. Talking about resources, they haven't told us yet. Oh, because we didn't unlock it yet. Oh, we didn't unlock it yet. That's the next one. The ship has been repaired, so let's send it. I think there's gonna be a lot of pirates, you know, over here, but we can try. We will have to unlock some of these over here, like weapons, armor, before we can do more. Well, it's taking a bit of time to get emptied. I can't really put a priority on it, so that's why I think. Yeah, this is full. So maybe we need yeah, to put one less. There's too much happening. And we can put one more over here. Okay, good. Restart this one. Now that we are good, a lot of green. Our diesel is not so green, but it's not too bad either. And we have finally gotten the water settlement. So we're gonna have a water facility that we need to connect to our people, but it also will create an output. So I think we have to put it somewhere over here. It is basically you give water to your people, you know, they can wash themselves, etc. And then you create wastewater, or what we usually call gray water, right? Which needs to be either treated or sent somewhere. Now this water, you know, my people, they're gonna want a lot of water though. And the problem is the water is all the way over here. That's not so great. We're gonna have to transport it. So that's, I mean, let's get started. Huh? It's not like we really have a choice. So we're gonna put this groundwater pump. It's going to take 48 per minute. All right. Then it's basically, we're gonna put it into a fluid storage. I'm gonna leave one space in case we want, you know, to do more in the future. Let's unpause all of this. And then we can basically put another of these over here. Okay. And here we're gonna need to dump it into the ocean. So over here we have the liquid dump. Perfect. Connected. Now one problem though is now my trucks, they can't really go through this anymore, right? So we're gonna need to build a first small bridge. I think a small one should be enough at this point. I don't really have a lot of resources. So that should be working pretty well. I'm gonna first build, you know, these ones, because if we don't have any water, there's no point in having a water facility. But yeah, that's a pretty good one. We may want to also soon move to irrigated farms. Let me just check, sorry, the layers. We have water here. Do we have water on this island? I don't even remember. Yes, we have some here in the middle of the mountains, basically. So that's not gonna be easy. We could make this an area for farms, but yeah, end game I think it's more gonna be over here / end game. You don't use groundwater, so that's something also. I should have just put also, maybe if I put it here, it won't be too bad. Okay, maybe let's do this. It will take, obviously, more water out of the ground. So there's a limited amount of water. This water will get replenished when it rains, but if you take too much, you know, you take too much. It's not gonna be replenishing. So you have to be careful. Now, clearly also my this is not going well because I'm missing some coal. Okay, we need more coal over here. And this is getting too full again. Okay, I think we're gonna build just another one that's going to focus just on coal. But I do need a couple of these construction parts to be able to do this. So again, another soft lock here happening. I have to be careful. We can definitely lose in this game. How am I going to do this? I could delete something. This is a good question. I delete this one, but that's really not a lot. Just to make sure also they don't rebuild this. Instead, what happens if I do this? Okay, so did it go over here? Yeah, it went into my cheap yard. It's a bit of a cheat. Like, let's not lie, I feel like I've just cheated a bit. But I also didn't want to just restart the whole thing. So let's make sure we build another one over here. That will be just for coal. And in the meantime, we can re-put the iron ore. But we definitely need to increase our coal. So let me do this and put it over here. Yeah, and let's dig even more directly into the coal. Because you know, the other thing is right now, if I dig over here, I'm gonna get a lot of dirt and a bit of coal. If I dig there, this is pure coal, right? This is perfect. So that's something you have to also consider. Concrete production has been done. Yes, perfect. So that is gonna be a big goal for sure. But first, maybe this one. Okay. So bricks, yeah, slowly but surely it is restarting. Oh, it's 80 construction parts. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Now that the bridge has been built though, we can finally start our trading dock. And that's going to enable us to trade a lot more easily with those, you know, other villages. And in particular over here, for example, you can see we can give some wood in exchange for some bricks or some concrete slabs. So that's going to help us a lot with construction parts, right? So hopefully there is a truck somewhere coming with some wood. Here it is. Please hurry up. Now it will also take a lot of diesel and times for trucks to come over here and pick up the resources that we trade, but this is better than nothing, right? So still quite happy with this. Here it is, a small trading dock has been built. Of course in the future we'll have way bigger ones with ships and everything, but this is already a start. So let's go and start trading. As I said, we're gonna want to get some bricks for sure. We don't have a lot. Now this is using some Unity, as you can see, right? Each trade takes Unity. Also, the more you trade, the more the price is going to increase. So instead of 20 woods for 20 bricks, now it's 25. If I do it even more, like let's do it just for fun, now it's 31. So we have to be careful. Let's also, you know, take a bit of these ones. And now the resources have been delivered over here, right? So some of the trucks can come to get them to then deliver into our production buildings over here. So let's enable both of these, and hopefully that's going to really enable us now to make a lot more construction parts more quicker, so we can move into kind of more advanced and more automated productions of all of those basic materials. But yeah, slowly but surely the city is growing. We're back with full of iron. We're using too much iron, or mining too much iron, I would say. But slowly but surely making progress. There's a lot of new research that has been done, like the lifts and now the custom surfaces. We will, but I think we will see this in the next episode. In this episode, I want to finish now the water production. So let's go, let's build this. All right, we need to make sure this is activated for the wastewater. Okay, it's gonna require a few more construction parts. You can see that because I've been sending trucks over here, right, they already took all of the resources. They created some roads, or there's not enough grass anymore. That's a very cool feature, right? You can see where a lot of trucks are going. Really, really cool. Oh, pickup has no fuel. Oh, we have fuel. It's just maybe I should put a second one on it. That would be better, but otherwise it seems fine. All good. Yeah, bricks are already super low. It's crazy, but at least we're getting some. Yeah, you can see this has been built. This one is almost there. This one too. So we're gonna want water, right? Keep it full, please. Otherwise we're gonna have trouble in the city. I'm even going to put priority 7, so more than the middle. The trucks can go there now. This is gonna take 20, and this one we haven't started. Oh, this one is actually construction part 2. Let's build it. And here it is. We have now, as you can see, we're giving water, right? Some water is being transported, so it goes there. We can see that the consumption right now is only 12. It will increase with your population, of course. So we're making 48 here, so 12 is fine. But we're also producing some wastewater, right? It's also consuming electricity and people. We're actually getting quite low on people now. Soon we're gonna need to start increasing this. Oh, I see we have a new quest in the captain office too. So let's do this before ending this episode. We need to have the vehicle fuel saver. If you remember, I actually put the maintenance one, so instead they want this one. And with that, 40 construction part 2. Next one will be research lab level 2. That's gonna be a big uplift. So first, I think we're gonna do a few other things like improve these to level 2, maybe start constructing things over here. You know, I haven't decided yet where my full city is gonna be. I don't think we're gonna build the sort of final city right away, but that's something I should be deciding pretty soon, because you don't want to have to rebuild your whole city somewhere else. We didn't make that much progress in this one, I'm sorry. I think it's really time now to increase the production of everything so that we can move to the next stage. I'm also going to start, as you saw in this episode, to sometimes, you know, do a couple of things offline, because I think, you know, if you have to see everything, it's gonna be a very long series. But I hope you're still enjoying it. Tell me in the comments below any, you know, comments, thoughts to make it even better, and I hope to see you next time.